Russell Watson, your 20 silly questions start now. Is it true you started off in the business doing Elvis impersonations?
Well, I was doing Elvis impersonations, but I didn't start by doing Elvis impersonations. I think my first one was Neil Diamond. I can remember my first gig, which was at a place called Craig Hall, opposite Earlham High School. It was for a group of old people, ranging from the age of 70 up to about 90, and I did it with my best friend Steve Gleave. We both played guitars, and we did Beatles covers, Style Council covers, and the Jam covers.
Did you get paid?
We got paid in digestive biscuits and cups of tea.
What's the first single you ever bought?
First single, this is a really bad one actually, Paul, I'm afraid to say. My first single, rather uncool I know, but it was Father Abraham and the Smurfs.
The Smurfs!
It was Christmas in Smurfland. The last CD I bought, and I bought it because I did a concert out in Saint-Tropez, and it was with George Benson. And at the end of the evening, I did my little spot of Ness and Dormer and all the rest of it, and then he came on and did all the classics. I thought, actually, George Benson was really good, so I went out and bought the record.
We like that. Favourite meal?
Favourite meal? I've got a few, but I'm quite partial.
Desert Island, you're only allowed one.
All right, well, I'm quite partial. If I had a choice, probably not PC this one, but if I had a choice, I'm big into my offal. I know, it's sad, but I love foie gras and I love lamb's liver.
Pudding?
Pudding would be sticky toffee pudding with ice cream, vanilla.
What else is there?
Or a daub, or even a daub of clotted cream.
Daub of clotted cream.
Oh, bring out the Branston.
Complete the next two lines of this song. Mm-hmm. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong.
When no one else can understand me, when everything
I've
else...
read it out so that it's not instantly recognisable. Very famous song. When no one else
You
can
give me hope and understanding. You give me strength to carry on.
By the one and only
Frank Sinatra. No, Elvis.
Elvis. What was your worst subject at school?
All of them.
Were you dreadful at school?
I was rubbish. I left school with one GCSE and it was for English.
Lazy, naughty or both?
A combination of the two, but I don't think it was down to lack of intelligence. My reports always read, Russell could do better. And as long as they read that, I kind of thought, well, that'll do me. Could do better. That means they think I'm intelligent, but I'm lazy. And I kind of could live with that.
Best subject at school?
Best of football.
That was it?
Art.
Art?
So stereotypically
Art?
based. Yeah, I was quite good at art. I like drawing and sort of,
forgive me, but I would have thought your best subject at school would have been, I don't know, music.
No, we didn't really do music at school.
First girl you kissed?
First girl I kissed was a girl called Mandy Hilditch. And and I think I was around about 7 or 8 years old.
Impressive.
Yeah, I know.
Impressive. And I'd scrub the next question out. That's the
Call
first
me.
girl. First girl you kissed. Last girl you kissed.
The last girl I kissed. That was my
No.
Oh.
You can answer it if you want.
Well, last girl I kissed was my girlfriend, Louise.
Well, that's all right then.
Yeah.
She'll be happy. Right.
I think she was.
If you weren't a singer, what would you be?
If I wasn't a singer, if I wasn't a singer, I'd probably be what I started out in life as, and that would be an engineer. So that would be it. I worked in a factory making nuts and bolts. It wasn't very exciting. The company was called Sabre Repetition, and it lived entirely up to its reputation. Reputation.
Would you streak down Deansgate in Manchester for £1 million?
No.
Would you streak down Deansgate in Manchester for £2 million?
No.
3.
No.
4.
No.
Have you ever streaked anywhere?
No. Oh, yes. No. I'm not telling you.
Was it
And I did it for nothing.
Was it recently?
No, it was probably about 9 or 10 years ago.
Was anybody watching?
It was in the United States.
It was in the USA?
It was, yes.
Were you arrested?
I was young, free and single at that point, and it seemed like the right thing to do. I wasn't arrested. No.
Would you consider, drawing a discreet veil...
By the way, 5 million.
5?
Yeah.
Oh, you see, everybody's got a price. Everybody's got a price. I've no money on me today. Money on me today.
Oh dear. Yeah, excuse me.
Would you consider going on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
No.
Why?
Because why? Well, I think there's a few reasons. Health being the first. I don't think my doctors or physicians would think it would be a good idea for me to disappear into the middle of a jungle after what I've been through. Plus, I have to take all kinds of weird and wonderful...
You have to take your own medicine cabinet.
I do, yeah.
But is that just a way of saying you don't really fancy sleeping rough and eating bugs?
No, I don't. I couldn't imagine myself with a kangaroo in my mouth. Cut!
I'm not sure about the next question now. There's an image. If you went on X Factor, Russell,
Yes.
would you win?
Well, I'd probably go on X Factor and do an impersonation of Leona Lewis, and I think I'd win.
Speaking of which, it is well known in showbiz circles that you do various celebrity impressions of people singing. Is that true?
It is true.
Can you name a person that you do?
Well, I have done, or did do, but I haven't done it for a while, but I did do and have done Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Elvis. I used to do a little bit of Meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
Yes, Meatloaf. In fact, my act when I was in the clubs many years ago was billed as Russell Watson. Everything from Meatloaf to Pavarotti. It was quite a filling combination.
Just as a treat, can you do one of them for us?
Oh, God.
Should I pick one for you?
No.
Go on, let me pick one for you, seeing as you've already put it out there. Which is an easier one to do? Nat King Cole?
Nat King Cole, yeah. Song?
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far.
Segue into Meatloaf?
Oh, no. Segue into Meatloaf.
Very good, we like that. What do your kids say is your worst habit?
Dad's worst habit. No.
You know what it is, don't you?
Yeah, I fart too much.
You fart. I can't believe Russell Watson breaks wind.
No,
but do you
Dad.
do it in key? Do you do it in stereo or?
I do it in B flat. It's like a set of bagpipes.
Could you just sing Humpty Dumpty in the style of opera?
Opera Winfrey.
No.
Oh.
Opera, not Oprah. Opera.
Oh, sorry.
He's gonna do it. Go on.
Okay.
Right.
So, what I could do is I could actually generate a mood here. So I could start off as though it's quiet, passionate, almost piano. So I start off with. There's somebody out there wanting to watch the performance. So I start off with. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Grazie, grazie,
Oh,
grazie, grazie.